This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
Deputy Chief Minister M.K. Stalin declares his assets, says he's worth over 1 crore 38 lakh rupees, but says he owns no cars.
இந்த தொகுதியை அமோகமான வாக்கு வித்தியாசத்தில் வெற்றி பெறுவேன் என்ற நம்பிக்கை எனக்கு நிரம்ப இருக்கிறது.
Jayalalitha gives Virudhachalam back to DMDK. AIADMK releases its list of 160 candidates as well as the 41 seats for the DMDK. Sources tell NDTV-HINDU that Sadik Basha's post-mortem report will be released after elections. Dr. Dekal, who conducted his post-mortem, files resignation. Amma will launch a campaign from Trichy on Thursday. It releases the list of candidates. Saidai Duresami will face Stalin for Kolattur. PMK releases its election manifesto. The party echoes DMK's promise to retrieve Kachativu from Sri Lanka. New officers take charge today ahead of the assembly elections. Jangir is replaced by Karan Sinha. Bholanath will take charge as DGP in the place of Latika Saran. A very good evening. This is the news tonight. I'm Divya. Let's take a look at the top stories this hour. Congress and TMC work out a seat-sharing agreement for the West Bengal polls. Trinamool to contest 229 and Congress 65. A command center of Gaddafi in Tripoli is hit in overnight airstrikes by coalition forces. The airstrikes will harm innocent civilians, says Foreign Minister S.M. Krishna, calls to end violence to resolve differences. Another scare at Japan's Fukushima plant, though power has been restored to 2 reactors. Smoke seen spilling out of 2 reactors. Well, Deputy Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, who filed his nomination papers to contest from Kolattur constituency, has declared his assets. Here are the specifics according to Stalin's affidavit.
The Deputy Chief Minister's annual income is only 5,08,630 rupees, something that a techie earns in just a few months maybe. And his total assets, including movable and immovable, is a modest 1 crore 38 lakh rupees. Here are the specifics of Stalin's assets that emerged when he filed his papers for Kolattur constituency. His movable assets over 19 lakh rupees, immovable assets over 1 crore rupees, and his total assets over 1 crore rupees. Interestingly, this is 12 lakh rupees less than what he declared when he stood from 1,000 lights in the 2006 assembly polls. What is more, Stalin, a graduate from the Madras Presidency College, has less movable assets than his wife Durgavati. And he does not even own a vehicle of his own. The amount of liquid cash he has? Well, just 50,000 rupees. The 59-year-old sitting MLA has no other dependents except his wife Durgavati. By the way, he does not own any gold or silver jewellery, while wife Durga has around 90 sovereigns of gold valued at 11 lakh rupees. Stalin owns a house in Velicheri where he resided during his tenure as the mayor of the city and also inherited his ancestors' property in Tiruvarur. Interestingly, it's the Gopalpuram residence of his father that figures as his permanent address. While all these are mere monetary indicators, what the people of Tamil Nadu will be really looking at is his real value as a possible chief minister. In Chennai, Lokpriya, NDTV Hindu.
Moving on, looks like investigation in the Sadik Basha case is suffering a setback and the mystery over his death still continues. Dr. Dekal, who conducted the post-mortem of Sadik Basha, has filed his resignation. He supposedly put in his papers on the 3rd of March and filed a petition in court to be relieved soon so that he can contest elections as an independent candidate according to sources. Dr. Dekal's late father was the district president of PMK in Viluppuram. However, Dr. Dekal, who was heading the Department of Forensic Sciences, has said his resignation had nothing to do with Basha's case. Sources in the Forensic Department have told NDTV-HINDU that the post-mortem report of Sadik Basha will be out only after elections. And the Tamil Nadu Health Secretary V.K. Subbaraj has reacted to Dr. Dekal's offer to resign. He says, and I quote, Dr. Dekal's resignation is yet to be accepted. We will decide on it in a day or two. There is no connection between the case and Dr. Dekal's resignation. We are short of forensic experts, so Dr. Dekal was asked to conduct Sadiq Pasha's post-mortem. He has to cooperate for the autopsy report irrespective of his resignation. As on date, he is still in service. Unquote. And while news coming in, Chief Minister Karunanidhi in a tactical way has appealed to Vaiko to return to the DMK by saying that the time has come for all those left out and driven out to come together. Remember, the latest to fall out in the seat-sharing talks is MDMK. Vaiko quit the AI-ADMK alliance and boycott the assembly elections. Moving on, Jayalalitha has given Virudachalam back to the DMDK after a fresh list was released today. The AI-ADMK had adhered to a lot of pulls and pressures and made changes in their election plans to satisfy allies. The party has swapped 12 constituencies for the DMDK and 28 constituencies in total for all their allies. And Jayalalitha has put her campaigning vehicle back on the roads. Amma will launch her campaign from Trichy on Thursday, which is just a few kilometers away from Srirangam, where she is hoping to be elected from. The AI-ADMK Supremo's 18-day campaign will end in Chennai on the 11th of April. Jayalalitha was scheduled to begin her campaign from Madurai last week, but had to reslot it as her allies were still upset over the seats and constituencies. The AI-ADMK today released its second list of 160 candidates and constituencies, and the DMDK's 41 seats as well. In fact, just a short while ago, the DMDK has announced its second list of 14 seats. The party has also bagged Alandur from AI-ADMK. This comes a day after the AI-ADMK's long-trusted ally, now an estranged ally, the DMK, called it quits with the AI-ADMK alliance and boycotted the elections. Meanwhile, the DMDK has released two lists of constituencies today. The first list named 11 seats out of the 41 allotted to them, including Michael Rayappan, the producer of popular Tamil films like Nadodigal. He will contest from Radhapuram, and K. Pandiyarajan from Mafoi will contest from Virudhunagar. The second list, like I said earlier, was released a short while ago, naming 14 candidates. That includes actor Arun Pandian for the Peravurani seat.
தேசிய முற்போக்கு திராவிட கழகத்தின் முதல் பட்டியல்ல இன்னைக்கு வெளியிடணும்னு நான் வெளியிடுறேன். திரு பாண்டியராஜன் அவர்கள் தேர்தல் பணிச் செயலாளர் விருதுநகரில் போட்டி போடுறாங்க. செந்தில்குமார் இளைஞரணி துணைச் செயலாளர் அவர் பட்டுக்கோட்டையில் போட்டி போடுறாரு. அடுத்ததாக மைக்கேல் எஸ் ராயப்பன் அவர்கள் உயர்மட்ட குழு அவர் ராதாபுரத்தில் போட்டி போடுகிறார்.
That shows the camaraderie spirit among ADMK and DMDK, and the cadres are already formed like a team, and they are working like a team, and they will have a perfect cooperation as far as the constituencies are concerned, and the cadres are not bothered about who contests in which constituency on behalf of which party. They want only the front to emerge victorious, and we are confident that we will become victorious in this election.
Well, that was the Presidium Chairman speaking on the rumours that have been doing this rounds from this morning, that there have been fissures between the AI-ADMK and the DMDK, and dismissing those rumours. Moving on, if it was a populist manifesto from the DMK, the PMK released a development-centric election manifesto today. The party says they would strive to retrieve Kachativu from Sri Lanka to ensure the welfare of the fishermen. The party suggested that conditional cash transfer of 1,000 rupees per month would help families living below the poverty line. The poll pledge includes creation of a special agro-economic zone for development of agriculture. The PMK also reiterated its commitment to environmental concerns by exhorting each of its office bearers to plant 10 saplings. Still ahead on the bulletin, airstrikes continue in Libya and India condemns the use of force. More on Libya's situation when we come back.